Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of the Sandiego temple build. And today we're going to be completing the build, so here is a picture of what the complete Sandiego temple looks like. And we're going to be focusing on the building, specifically, not the outer courtyard area. Hopefully we'll be able to get to that later, but today we're going to focus just on the building. And let's get right into that. First, we have to make sure that we have the other end of the temple in place, and how we're doing that is by copying and pasting it in, as you can see, and making sure that we have all this scaffolding in place and doing all the measurements before we actually build, so that we can make sure everything fits correctly and not look very awkward. And right here, we're about to put in the lawn that's going to meet with the edge of the temple. And now the lawn isn't actually even in the Sandiego temple. I would say it's around like a 35 to 45 degree lawn that goes straight up to the edge of the side of the temple. And this lawn was kind of tricky to put in place because the tools I was using are not very effective, and so I had to go in hand and make sure that I covered any holes or anything that was out of place. And as you can see, this did take me a rather long time, and maybe I can have a moment to explain the flickering. So my computer got corrupted and a few of the files started flickering, so I apologize for that. Looks like we're making sure that both ends of the lawn actually match up with each other. It's more complicated than you think. Oh, here we're starting on the edge of the wall that's going to actually connect the lawn to the rest of the wall. And with that process, I had to compare an image online of the temple and match it up with the edge to make sure that the measurements were not askew, and that all the details are in place as well. That's why you see that gap there. Eventually there's going to be some glass there. There you go, there's the glass. And then just making sure that that wall wraps around, and it does end at that middle section there, and that point is kind of like a concrete divide between the lawn and the rest of the wall. And right now I'm putting in the edge for another like ceiling that's gonna meet up with another wall. And right now I'm making sure that everything is measured exactly, because if anything is wrong, it's gonna be really hard to fix later. So right here I'm just making sure that the edge of the wall meets with the first ceiling, and then I'm creating the second edge, which is much smaller than the first one, and also has windows that go up vertically instead of horizontally, unlike the first layer. And here we're putting the windows in, and then we're going to copy and paste the windows over to the other side, and we're also going to add in the ceiling and make sure everything blends in with the rest of the structure so it doesn't look awkward or inconvenient. And now we're working on the last ceiling, which also holds the main ceiling like window, I believe you'd call it. And through the ceiling window, there's actually trees and different flora and fauna that is existing within the temple. That's something that makes the Sandiego temple unique to any other temple. And right here, I'm just making sure that everything is situated and in place, and this takes a surprising amount of time, and that I'm putting in details that makes the temple stand out a little bit more. And here we're adding the trees for the middle section, and for the other side of the wall, that was copy and pasted in, so don't worry. And here we're working on the spires, making sure that they're the right lengths and that they're sculptured in a way that looks appealing to the eye and not all blocky and chunky as they were before. So here we go, they look a lot better. And here we're adjusting the height of the spires because they are the wrong height. So we're making sure that they're the right height so that everything fits and is nice together. Here is the full, complete temple. As you can see, it goes all the way around. It's not empty at the back. Yeah. And yeah, that is the whole thing. But let's take a look all the way around. Here we go. Yep. There it is. I would like to thank everyone who watched this video. And of course, if you liked the video, you know what to do. You know what to hit. But be excited because I'm going to be posting more videos. And hopefully it won't take me as long as this one did. Yep. Okay, signing off. See you later.